Good Friday evening, South Carolina weather watchers. I'm the host for South Carolina Weather, Jesse Peterson, and let's go on ahead and talk about the weather for today, shall we? And as we look at the radar, as I'm about to pull up here in a second, we really don't have a whole lot. Now, what do I mean by that? There's really nothing to talk about. I mean, you can see we have a potential for some severe storms down there in New Orleans, as well as some downpours down here in Texas and most of Oklahoma. Over here in the Pacific Northwest, we have some rain showers and some heavy downpours going throughout the west coast of Washington and Oregon. And then we have some mixed precipitation up here in like places like Milwaukee, western Michigan, eastern Wisconsin, and places like that. But now going on ahead and looking at our cloud cover, because this is pretty much the next thing that's always on the list. We have pretty much some high clouds in the northern portion of South Carolina, like the northern Midlands and the southern upstate. And then we also have some high clouds, especially near the coast as well. It was kind of, I did go outside, did see some sun, but we did have a new record. I will show that a bit later. This is at the Charleston International Airport. I will show y'all that later. But yeah, clouds. There will be some clouds out there tonight, but it won't be like super just cloudy. It won't be complete overcast, but we will have some cloud spots out there, and it could be mostly cloudy at times. But right now, just looking like some low and some high clouds. Going to our current temperatures, we have 67 at Columbia, 67 at Augusta, 69 at Savannah, 64 at Charleston, 65 at Myrtle Beach. Going on to our south, 71 in Gainesville, 67 in Tallahassee, 70 in Jacksonville. To our west, 60 in Birmingham, 65 in Montgomery, 61 in Jackson. And then to our north, 62 in Greensboro, 63 in Charlotte, 53 in Memphis, 56 in Chattanooga, and 56 in Knoxville. Here's our minimum temperature for tonight: 61 in Columbia, 61 in Sumter, 59 in in Florence, 59 inside of Myrtle Beach, 60 in Charleston, 61 near North Augusta, and then 50s up inside of the upstate, really. Here is our wind gusts for the next 24 hours. We could have a bit of a breezy day on Sunday, but right now I say around 15 to 20 miles an hour. Nothing really too bad. Here is our radar. Here's what the radar could look like for pretty much for the next 18 hours as we go ahead and push this thing forward. You can see we may have some possible showers around 5 a.m. this morning, and then that might push around, and it might be around 8 a.m. to where we can have some more showers push in. And then looking to our west, you can see this huge line of storms that's going through Mississippi right now. And right now, not right now, but around 9 a.m. on tomorrow morning, it will be getting into Alabama and be causing some problems over there. Now, luckily, when it gets to us, not a lot it's not really going to do a lot, but it will become a squall line, and there's a cold front right there. If we go on ahead and go to the NAM 3 kilometer, you can see it better on here. When it gets to South Carolina, it starts to break apart, but then there might be some isolated thunderstorms that might go through on January the 28th, as you can see right here. It could definitely push here, and then we could possibly see some re-intensification near like the Myrtle Beach area and in Berkeley County as well. But this is early morning, and we are still 40 hours out, so we gotta wait a little bit longer. So I would not be surprised though if I saw our chances for severe weather increase though. I don't think that they have that on here, which they do actually. If we push this forward, let's see, we get to the 28th. We do have some cape in the area, so I mean, it's possible that something could happen, but it's very low and nothing that we really need to be, frightening over right now. Now, this is something that I want to show, because this is, in my opinion, just really good to talk about. The National Weather Service at Charleston posted, so far this afternoon, the temperature at the Charleston airport has reached 83 degrees. This breaks the previous record of 80 set in 1949. In addition, this ties the record for a high of 83 for the month of January, last set on January the 16th, 1950. So this is a record high temperature. You can look at it right here. You can see if you go to January the 26th, you go to January the 26th, the highest temperature was around 83. And today's high was 83, and the highest temperature ever recorded on this day was 80, and it was in 1950 was when the record was broken. So definitely something that we definitely need, to take credit for, that this is very warm and this is very unusual. This is usually never happens, but this time it did happen. So very, very interesting weather that we are seeing here. And if we go to the NATOcast as well, this is something that I want to show late off. If you go to NATOcast, and then you go down here to the 12Z, this is the 2-day forecast. You can see that South Carolina is inside of a 3% chance of tornadoes for tomorrow, from around Saturday afternoon to Sunday afternoon. 3% chance for us. So again, we should not rule out a tornado pretty much for Saturday and Sunday, but it matters what happens tomorrow. And again, this is still far out, so we still have no idea yet. But we cannot rule out one, even though it's very low. Thank y'all so much for watching, as that's gonna about wrap it up. And I will see y'all tomorrow morning with another weather video. Thank y'all so much.